This is George Cholos from AGORACOM and AGORACOM TV. We're reporting live from the floor of the Cambridge Conference in Toronto at the Metro Toronto Convention Centre. We're sitting in the booth of Evolving Gold, stock symbol EVG. We've got Dr. Barker, CEO of the company, and Robert Bick, Executive Chairman of the company. Gentlemen, welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thank you, George.
You've gotten a lot of notoriety over the last year, and even as of late, you've had the likes of Peter Grandich talking about you on Market Call on BNN. Let's talk a little bit first, bigger picture. What is it about the company that's got the attention of Bay Street and investors now?
Let me take that question. Let me start out with the fact that I think there are very most significant assets, and we have some very significant assets, is our geo team. I've got Bob Barker here, and he's not going to talk about himself, but he's got over 40 years in exploration management, North America, South America, Australia, and he came in about 18 months ago. And of course we have Quentin Hennig, who is also a PhD and is truly a mega star in terms of exploration. And between the two of them, with Quentin and his exploration genius, and Bob Barker with his measured professorial approach, we've got the best team in the business, and I would say that is our very most significant asset.
All right, so let's get down to the specifics then. You've discovered some significant things here on your Rattlesnake Hills project. Tell us a little bit about that, Dr. Barker, and what's been discovered there, and then what the company plans to do about that going forward.
Well, we drilled 15 holes last year. We're going to have about 80 plus holes in it by the end of the year. This is a major new gold property in the center of Wyoming. We've identified really three different styles of mineralization. There's a broad, disseminated style of mineralization, bulk tonnage, and this is cut by a later higher grade style of mineralization. One of the last drill holes that we released in the higher grade was 67 meters of 10.8 grams. This got our stock moving quite strongly earlier in the year. Most recently we've released a hole 27, which identified a new zone of more stockwork, porphyry-related mineralization southeast of the main target area we've been working on, and we believe that this has the potential of tying the whole system together.
Tying both zones together.
That's right. And this has, for us, has major tonnage potential and major ounce production potential. So.
Robert, let's talk a little bit about the company's financial security, because unlike a lot of juniors here, you're not producing yet, but you got significant balance sheet strength that's pretty rare when it comes to juniors. Let's talk a little bit about your cash position.
No, thanks for asking that question, George. Right now we have $15 million in the bank. We were fortunate to finance for over $20 million in February of 2008. It carried us through the very difficult period. We will have $10 million at the end of this year. We have $15 million in warrants that we are 95% sure will come in by February. And even if they don't, the market is banging down our doors to finance us.
All right, so Dr. Barker, what does that mean for you in terms of the kind of program that you're implementing going forward, and what you're recommending the company is going to do and on the drilling side of things in Rattlesnake Hills?
Well, people ask us sometimes what our budget is, what our exploration budget is, and to be honest, our exploration decisions have been driven because of the luxury of a strong treasury.
Right.
They've been driven by the technical demands of exploration, what we should be doing to make the discoveries, rather than worrying in detail about exactly how much we're spending. So next year we are going to have to move into a pre-feasibility style of program. This will require a large amount of drilling and defining the resource in preparation for making a decision to go forward.
All right, and does the $10 million that the company's going to have on its balance sheet at the end of the year take you through that? You think that'll be enough to take you through, or maybe there'll be a little more, the company will need to raise a little more money in order to get through that pre-feasibility style drilling?
You know, we're quite sure we're going to collect the warrant money with it.
On a final note, let's talk about your tie. There's some significance to your tie that I've been hearing about. I don't know what it is, so I'm going to be, like everybody else at home, I'm going to be the first to hear about it. What's the significance of your tie? It actually looks like some kind of a project with a lot of, drill targets. That's what it looks like to me, but what is it?
Well, look, whenever I go to a gold show, I always wear this tie because I figure if we don't find gold, we're going to mine the tie.
So there's the significance. Gentlemen, thank you very much for taking some time out of your day. There are a lot of people in Toronto, across Canada, North America, even Europeans who are really liking your company now, and they don't have the luxury of being here. So taking out a few minutes of your day to discuss the company is going to be immensely helpful to people who couldn't be here. Thank you very much for being here. We wish you both a great day and a great weekend.
Thanks for the opportunity.
Thanks, George. Good to see you.
This has been George Cholas for AGORACOM and AGORACOM TV, live from the Evolving Gold booth at the Cambridge Conference in Toronto. Stock symbol EVG. To find out more about the company, punch up that stock symbol or head over to AGORACOM, put in the company's name or stock symbol, where you can ask questions online, receive answers, see some of the presentations from the gentlemen, and get great information about the company. Thank you. Have a great day.